Take a breath. Look at that forgotten corner of your home. The small balcony, the narrow alley, the dusty patio. Now, imagine stepping into it and finding not clutter, but a storybook sanctuary. A place where every discarded object, a rusty tin can, a broken drawer, a shard of glass, tells a new tale of beauty. What if I told you that stunning, high-end, designer garden look could be built for virtually $0? We're going to show you how to take simple trash and transform it into 20+ pieces of true rustic magic. Watch now, because the next 30 seconds will change how you see your recycling bin forever. Welcome to Arkan Aesthetic Studio, the place where we turn the smallest spaces into the most soulful sanctuaries. My name is Arkan, and like you, I believe beauty should be accessible, sustainable, and handmade. This isn't just a video, it's a piece of my heart, shared to spark your own creativity. If you love this journey of making the ordinary extraordinary, hit that subscribe button. You're not just supporting a channel, you're supporting a dream and a small family. This is the first in our new $0 Storybook Sanctuary series, and we'll be releasing a new chapter every week. Let me know in the comments, what country are you watching from today? Your support truly matters. Now, let's begin transforming what the world overlooked into a timeless garden masterpiece. One, the floating glass story worlds. Imagine the light of a summer evening, fractured and softened, not by a fancy lantern, but by a simple vessel of memory. We are speaking of glass, the humble, clear containers once holding jam or light. Collect these forgotten pieces. With simple twine, suspend them gently, allowing them to hang like captured constellations among the leaves. In the delicate curve of a discarded light bulb, you can build a tiny, self-contained world of moss and miniature air plants. These are the floating story worlds. They don't just hold life, they bottle the quiet intimacy of nature. Beside them, the larger glass jars, filled with soft lead string lights, become herb lanterns, each flicker whispering peace, each reflection doubling the magic of your small space. When the wind moves them, the whole corner begins to softly dance, transforming your ordinary patio into an ethereal sanctuary. This is the art of giving the overlooked a second chance to shine, making the most fragile things the most resilient pieces of your garden's soul. Two, stacked drawer herb cascades. Imagine the quiet memory of an old chest of drawers, once holding secrets and linen, now basking in the sun, reborn. We are giving this forgotten wood a new purpose, not just as a container, but as a multi-story sanctuary for life. By stacking these humble drawers, their faces gently painted in faded, matte pastels, we create a vertical cascade, a fountain of fragrant herbs and trailing blooms. See how the mint spills playfully over the edges, how the time reaches for the warmth. This isn't mere stacking, it's a structural poem dedicated to maximizing space. Each tier lifts your greenery toward the light, inviting your eye upward, making the tiniest corner feel abundant and grand. The distressed wood acts as a perfect canvas, grounding the whimsy of the flowers with a touch of authentic rustic charm. It reminds us that our past, like these drawers, can always be reimagined into something beautiful and essential. Let this cascading tower be the quiet centerpiece of your storybook garden. Three, the Rustling Cutlery Orchestra. Imagine a gentle whisper carried on the breeze, a sound that evokes the memory of quiet family kitchens and forgotten silver. We are inviting that poetry into the garden using old cutlery, no longer needed for the dining table, but now instruments of light and air. Forks and spoons, their silver tarnished by time and their handles worn smooth, are suspended with rough, natural twine from a piece of weathered driftwood. This is the Rustling Cutlery Orchestra. They hang freely, catching the sunlight, and in the slightest movement of the air, they begin their soft, honest music. It is a music that is perfectly imperfect, a gentle clinking that connects the history of your home to the rhythm of nature outside. Placed near your window or tucked beside a cluster of herbs, this piece becomes more than decor. It is a perpetual reminder to slow down, listen to the simple sounds, and appreciate the unexpected beauty found in repurposing the familiar. Four, vertical picture frame galleries. Imagine a bare fence or a simple brick wall transformed from a boundary into a canvas, a personal gallery where life is the masterpiece. We take old picture frames, some ornate and gilded, others simple and distressed, and give them a new purpose, to hold not photographs, but tiny, living worlds. Suspended against the warm texture of the wall, these frames create pockets of unexpected beauty. Inside the empty space, nestle small air plants with wild, curling leaves, or a single trailing vine that acts like a soft, green brushstroke. This is the vertical picture frame gallery. It shifts your perspective, framing the often overlooked details of your garden. The way the light falls on the leaves, the texture of the moss. By grouping several frames together, using a cohesive color palette of whitewash and gold accents, you achieve a sophisticated, designer look without the cost. It's an artistic statement that proves your creativity can bloom right alongside your plants, elevating the simple act of gardening into a curated experience. Five, the bottle cap mosaic wall. Imagine the most vibrant colors of the world blooming in a place you'd least expect. A collection of discarded metal bottle caps. Each tiny, overlooked disc, once destined for the landfill, is cleaned, painted, and given a specific place in a larger design. This is the bottle cap mosaic wall, a playful, joyful rebellion against waste. Instead of scattering them randomly, we arrange these caps into repeating geometric patterns, using matte pastels and rich jewel tones to create a continuous, shimmering texture across a fence panel. The effect is breathtaking. The surface catches the sunlight like 1,000 tiny mirrors, transforming a mundane wooden wall into a vibrant, storybook tapestry. These are flowers that never wilt, bringing permanent cheer and character to your small garden space. It's an act of tiny transformation, proving that the most sustainable art is built from what we already possess. Let the simplicity of this idea inspire you to look at every piece of trash as a potential petal in your own evolving mosaic. Six, stacked tin can totems. Imagine a row of simple metallic cylinders, the unassuming tin cans from yesterday's kitchen. With a touch of sandpaper and a sweep of soft, matte paint, they are lifted from the recycling bin and given dignity. We transform them into stacked tin can totems, using a strong adhesive to build vertical columns of planters, perfect for that sliver of space on a narrow balcony or windowsill. Each can, painted in alternating muted tones of sage, cream, and dusty rose, becomes a small vessel of intention. Inside, tiny succulents sit quietly, or fragrant lavender reaches for the sun. The vertical arrangement is a powerful visual trick, adding height and interest without consuming valuable floor space. They stand like cheerful, simple sculptures, proving that even the most basic, mass-produced item can be infused with personality and purpose. These totems are a gentle lesson in vertical abundance, showing how small, repeatable gestures of creativity can lead to a stunning, cohesive garden display. Seven, teacup feeder and planter combo. Imagine the delicate porcelain of a teacup, once holding warm conversations and morning rituals, now elevated to a place of whimsical service in the garden. This idea embraces the charm of the forgotten tea set. With a simple, strong adhesive, a teacup is fixed gently to its saucer and then perched atop a slender, painted wooden pole. In this second life, the teacup can cradle miniature succulents and moss, becoming a tiny, elevated planter that draws the eye upward. Alternatively, it can hold birdseed, inviting the flutter of wings and the song of nature right into your compact space. This teacup combo is a gentle invitation to pause and notice the small things, the contrast of the floral porcelain against the raw green of the garden. It is a detail that speaks of care and history, proving that the most poetic moments in gardening often come from combining the domestic past with the growing present. Eight, DIY bamboo and twine trellis. Imagine the tender ambition of a young vine, reaching skyward, needing nothing but a gentle hand to guide its climb. For our smallest spaces, we craft a trellis that is both humble and beautifully strong. We gather slender poles of bamboo, a material that speaks of organic simplicity, and bind them together not with metal, but with thick, natural jute twine. This is the DIY bamboo and twine trellis, designed to be light, foldable, and effortlessly repositioned for potted plants. See how the simple, repeated knots create an intricate, almost handcrafted pattern, offering structure without formality. As the morning glory or jasmine vine begins to weave its story upward, the bamboo structure becomes a canvas of green, inviting vertical growth where floor space is limited. This piece is a testament to working with nature's materials, not against them. It's an easy, low-cost way to lift the eye and soul, reminding us that even the simplest support can enable the greatest ascent. Nine, broken ceramic stepping slabs. Imagine the remnants of yesterday's broken plate, a shattered teacup, or cracked tiles, no longer viewed as waste, but as vibrant, potential jewels. This idea takes those fragments, those sharp memories of the past, and gives them a comforting permanence underfoot. We create the broken ceramic stepping slabs by embedding the colorful pieces into simple cement or poured concrete, shaping them not into uniform circles, but into large, organic, irregular slabs. The process is meditative, fitting shard by shard, creating spirals, petals, and geometric waves. This mosaic path is not made for rushing. It exists to slow you down, inviting your attention to the unique light and color captured in each piece of repurposed ceramic. It's a path built from love and patience, transforming your garden's walkway from a simple function into a personal story. This technique elevates the idea of a garden border, turning discarded domestic history into a lasting, beautiful foundation for your sanctuary. Every step you take becomes a gentle reminder that even the most broken things can be reformed into something beautiful and essential. The ladder shelf of seasons. Imagine that old, forgotten wooden ladder, retired in the corner of your shed, now gently dusted off and given a vertical narrative. We transform it into the ladder shelf of seasons, a tiered sanctuary that lifts your collection of potted life toward the sun. Rather than a stark industrial look, we treat the wood with a subtle whitewash or a muted, dusty blue, allowing its age and texture to tell its story. Each rung becomes a platform, carefully curated. The upper steps cradle sun-loving annuals for vibrant seasonal color, while the lower tiers house shade-tolerant moss or perhaps a cherished watering can. This vertical piece is essential for small gardens, acting as a functional sculpture that defines a corner and draws the eye upward, celebrating abundance in a limited footprint. It reminds us that every object, even one designed for labor, holds the potential for beauty and display. Let this ladder be the quiet anchor of your garden, holding your miniature world in perfect, rustic order. (11) Rustic chalkboard signs. Imagine a quiet moment in the morning light, where dew clings gently to the mint and basil. Nestled among these fragrant leaves is a gentle whisper of organization and charm. We take small slivers of scrap wood, perhaps from an old fence or discarded trim, and coat them lovingly in matte black chalkboard paint. These are the rustic chalkboard signs. They are not merely labels, but tiny, reusable canvases for your garden's daily poem. We attach them to raw, found pieces of driftwood instead of plain stakes, lending an immediate sense of wild, organic elegance. Use simple chalk to name your herbs or vegetables, perhaps adding a small, playful sketch of a smiling sun or a tiny butterfly. The chalk will soften and fade with the rain, ready to be rewritten when the next season begins. This detail grounds your space with intentionality and personality. It reminds us that every small detail contributes to the soul of the sanctuary, making your garden feel deeply personal, cared for, and utterly unique. Painted brick path edging. Imagine a humble stack of old, found bricks, the kind often overlooked and relegated to forgotten piles. We give these sturdy forms a second life, transforming them into a delightful border that frames your green sanctuary. This is the painted brick path edging. Instead of leaving them bare, we treat each brick as a miniature canvas, applying outdoor-safe paint in alternating geometric patterns, simple stripes, triangles, or soft waves, using a sophisticated palette of dusty blues, blush pinks, and soft creams. Laid end-to-end, they create a continuous ribbon of color, clearly defining the path from the planting bed. The uniformity of the patterns, coupled with the soft colors, elevates the edging from a necessity to an intentional design choice, lending a clean, storybook quality to your garden layout. It proves that the foundation of your space doesn't have to be expensive to feel premium. This subtle DIY upgrade adds rhythm and character to the edges of your world, gently guiding you through the beauty you've cultivated. The mirror of depth. Imagine the power of a single reflection to double the beauty of your limited space. This is the magic of the mirror of depth. We take a salvaged mirror, perhaps with an ornate or distressed frame, and lean it gently against a textured wall or fence. The mirror doesn't merely decorate. It performs an illusion, catching the surrounding greenery and sky, making your tiny balcony appear to stretch into a lush, endless vista. To integrate it fully into the rustic aesthetic and, crucially, to minimize risk to visiting birds, we partially obscure the glass with slender pieces of bamboo lattice or trailing ivy. This softens the reflection, making it a subtle, dreamy window rather than a stark boundary. The mirror pulls the light deeper into dark corners, magnifying the joy of every bloom and leaf. It invites a sense of wonder and unexpected grandeur, proving that you can expand your garden's soul without ever expanding its physical walls. Let this piece be your gateway to a greater, reflected sanctuary. Painted stone succulent pots. Imagine the simple, smooth pebbles collected from a riverbed, now serving as silent, enduring plant life in a space where real greenery might struggle. We turn these humble stones into the painted stone succulent pots, a charming, playful nod to the hardy nature of the desert cactus. Each stone is lovingly painted with deep greens and small, white dots, mimicking the resilient texture of succulents and cacti. But the magic is in the setting. Instead of placing them in standard pots, we nestle these cheerful creations inside a large, vintage ceramic bowl or a broken, moss-covered clay pot. The container itself adds an instant layer of rustic sophistication. This creative deceit brings character and color to corners too dark, too dry, or too forgotten for actual plants. They require no water, only imagination, reminding us that art and play are just as vital to the garden's soul as water and soil. This small, unwithering corner is a joyful celebration of permanence and handcrafted beauty. "15. Terracotta stacked candle towers. Imagine the twilight gently softening the edges of your garden, calling for a warm, grounded light. We embrace the humble charm of terracotta, the ancient, breathing clay, to create glowing sentinels for the evening. These are the terracotta stacked candle towers. By using small clay pots, either left in their natural, rustic state or enhanced with a painted, metallic rim, we stack them upside down to create miniature, stable towers. The weight and texture of the clay lend a wonderful, earthy authenticity. Nested securely atop each tower is a small, battery-operated solar candle, its flicker catching the texture of the porous clay. When dusk falls, these towers light up, casting a soft, rhythmic glow along your pathways or tables. They are not merely light sources. They are little rituals of peace, connecting you to the simple, comforting elements of earth and fire. This easy DIY transforms your small garden moments, proving that the most profound ambience comes not from expensive fixtures, but from thoughtful, handmade details. "16. Herb-Infused light jars. Imagine capturing the quiet fragrance of your garden and preserving it alongside a soft, gentle glow. We return to the humble glass jar, but this time, we infuse it with the quiet magic of dried herbs. This is the herb-infused light jar. Before adding the warm, battery-operated string lights, we gently fill the base with bundles of dried lavender, rosemary, or small painted leaves. The herbs offer a subtle layer of texture and a delicate, earthy scent when the jar warms slightly in the sun. Suspended by simple twine or placed along a wooden railing, these jars become tiny, fragrant ecosystems. When they flicker to life in the evening, the light filters through the herbs, casting soft, textured shadows. This simple addition appeals to more than just the eye. It engages the sense of smell, deepening the feeling of peace and intimacy in your small sanctuary. "17. Upcycled tire planter lounge. Imagine a heavy, dark rubber form, a symbol of journey's end, now transformed into a grounded sanctuary for comfort and growth. This is the Upcycled tire planter lounge, a structural anchor for your small patio or balcony. We reclaim an old tire, clean it, and paint it in a soft, matte white or a dusty blue, instantly removing its industrial harshness and granting it rustic elegance. Lined and filled with soil, it becomes a deep, sturdy container, perfect for lush, sprawling petunias or miniature flowering shrubs. Placed low to the ground, it not only cradles life but also serves as a subtle boundary for a small seating area, lending a grounded, cozy feel. This piece proves that even the most robust, discarded objects can be reimagined with a gentle hand. It is a bold, yet simple statement of sustainable design, creating a low-profile centerpiece that welcomes both deep roots and quiet contemplation. 18. Pallet wood wall panel. Imagine the raw, rough-hewn texture of pallet wood, speaking silently of transportation and humble labor, now given a quiet resting place as a garden backdrop. This is the pallet wood wall panel, a simple, structural element created by aligning and fastening salvaged wood planks. We treat the surface with a gentle stain or a light whitewash to enhance the natural grain, giving it an instant, weathered elegance. This panel serves as a perfect rustic canvas against a plain wall or fence, immediately grounding the space and adding essential texture. It is the ideal place to suspend our picture frame galleries or to hang rows of potted herbs. The warmth of the reclaimed wood elevates every item placed against it, ensuring that your small space feels curated and intentional. This panel is not complex. It's an accessible DIY that proves a cohesive backdrop is the secret to transforming a simple collection of plants into a fully realized, artistic sanctuary. (19) Rope-wrapped shelf. Imagine a soft, natural fiber lifting your precious plants into the air, creating rhythm and flow where floor space is scarce. This is the rope-wrapped shelf, a bohemian whisper for your tiny garden space. We take a simple plank of reclaimed wood and gently wrap its edges in thick, natural jute or cotton rope, instantly adding texture and warmth. This simple rope wrapping replaces complicated macrame, making the project delightfully approachable. Suspended by strong twine from a balcony ceiling or railing, this shelf elevates small terracotta pots, succulents, or miniature trailing plants into eye-level view. It is a moment of stillness, where the clean lines of the wood contrast beautifully with the organic roughness of the rope. This vertical solution ensures that no inch of your small space is wasted, bringing a gentle, coastal charm to your greenery. Let this shelf hold your quiet moments and remind you that the most elegant designs often come from the simplest, most honest materials. (20) The mini bucket pond. Imagine the tranquil, reflective surface of water, bringing a sense of coolness and deep peace, even to the smallest patch of earth. This is the mini bucket pond, a simple, deeply satisfying way to introduce a water feature without costly construction. We take a humble, sturdy plastic bucket, bury it securely in the soil, and line the edges with smooth river stones and low-growing moss to conceal its manufactured origin. Fill it with water, add a few floating aquatic plants, and perhaps a tiny, solar-powered bubbler to gently break the surface. The bucket disappears, leaving behind the illusion of a natural, miniature pool. It invites quiet contemplation, attracting dragonflies and reflecting the sky above. This small circle of stillness acts as a magnetic focal point, transforming a flat garden area into a multisensory landscape. It reminds us that grandeur is not measured by size, but by the depth of peace we cultivate, and that true water magic can be achieved with the simplest of vessels. And there you have it, 20 ways to reclaim the overlooked and nurture beauty in the smallest of places. We started with what others deemed trash, and through imagination and a little love, we built a timeless sanctuary. Remember, your garden isn't just about what grows from the soil. It's about the peace and poetry you create around it. If this video sparked even one idea in your heart, please let me know which one was your favorite in the comments below. And if you're ready for the next chapter of the $0 Storybook Sanctuary series, click the video on your screen now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for seeing me. Keep growing your beautiful world.